Hello, it's Paul the Ripples guy, or Uncle Paul, or however you know me. I'm just checking in with some folks that I know are in some level of about next week. I know that there's a lot of uncertainty out there about what's going to happen with the election and what's going to happen as a result of the election outcomes. I don't think we know for sure when we're going to know the outcome, and I don't remember having this much uncertainty about the election outcome. But I do remember that 2020 had twists and turns. 2016 certainly had twists and turns. And 2012 even, we really weren't sure how that was going to go. And, some of us remember all the way back to 2000 when it was days and days and weeks and we didn't know the outcome. And no one, I think, would have predicted that it would have ended up in the Supreme Court. And then even if you think of events other than elections, certainly the pandemic involved all of us getting, I think, graduate degrees in navigating uncertainty. And before that, the 2008, 2009 economic downturn had a lot of uncertainty for lots of us. 9/11. And those are the ones that are, in my adulthood, with lots of other events happening sprinkled in and before that. What I know for sure is that we made it to today. If you're watching this video, however old you are, our country made it to today, our world made it to today, and we made it to today. Could things be better? Absolutely. Could things be worse? I think so. And one of the things I know about we humans is we're not wired for uncertainty. We don't handle not knowing very well. And there's some amazing research out there about people given the choice between the possibility of getting an electric shock delivered to them and just going ahead and getting it over with and knowing it, that even if it was a really remote chance of getting shocked, lots of them preferred going ahead and getting the shock. And I think it's one of several reasons that we tend to play out worst case scenario and just assume the worst is we are uncomfortable with uncertainty. And I honestly don't know what's going to happen. If I had to guess, I think we'll know the outcome of the election in less than a week. I think that whichever side ends up winning or winning the most or whatever, I think the outcome of that will not be as bad as the losing side fears it is. And I don't think it'll be as glorious and grand as the winning side thinks it's going to be. And I think whatever happens and however it goes, I know for sure that I need to be in the best possible shape, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, so that I can bring my best self to figure out what happens. So that's why, even though I'm not sure what's going to happen, and I, have moments of, I'm still doing my morning walk. I'm still trying to get a good night's sleep and eating right and meditating and connecting with friends, doing all the things that my body, mind, and spirit know are important. And Tuesday night, a lot of people are counting on me to bring my best available self on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I got to go to work. And so I actually have to go to bed before the polls close on Tuesday night. And so I will go to bed with uncertainty. And my current plan is to get up and hit the road really early. And I've tentatively decided I'm not going to turn on my phone. I'm not going to turn on a computer or the radio. I'm going to get on my way to where I'm going and focus most on that. And you might have a different plan, and you might not think my plan is a good idea. And by the way, you might be a member of the Ripples community who looks at the world very similar to the way I do, and you may be somebody who looks at the world very differently than I do. I definitely have strong opinions and beliefs about who I want to win, what I hope happens, how I think this all goes down. But I am so glad, I'm so honored to live in communities where some people that I respect and trust and have positive regard for look at the world very differently than me and are hoping for a different outcome. And I hope regardless of which way it goes, I hope we're still connected. I hope we're still in communication. I hope we're still listening to each other, because of all the uncertainty about what lies ahead, the thing I am most confident is regardless of who wins and who doesn't win next in the next couple days, we are not going to significantly improve our country and our world until we can attend to the fact that we've lost our way in terms of connecting with each other and engaging with people who look at the world differently than us. And that is very seriously impacted, and we have work to do. So wherever you're at in terms of excitements and fears, I hope you can take some deep here now breaths and watch the news or not watch the news, watch TV or not watch TV on election night, or stream or however you get your news. But just know that the most likely outcome is we'll make it to today. We made it to today. We'll make it to tomorrow. And we'll need to bring our best available selves to whatever happens. Thank you for watching this. As always, I send you peace.